Hi, it's Jez here from Nigezza.co.uk. So today I thought I'd show you the setting up of my Stampin' Up planner. So I'm just taking out the overview of the month, and I'm going to write in some of the things that I've got coming up in July. So I've got a list of blog hops that I'm doing, video hops, things like that that I've got to create for. And I've got a holiday coming up, helping my son move down to Surrey. And yeah, and I'm going to be tidying up my craft space as well. I think I'm filming this and I've already done the tidying up. So I'm just checking some of the dates. So I've got my blog hops all written down there. So I'm putting them in red so they stand out from sort of other things. And find sometimes having two different colours really helps with the organisation. So I need to just check a few dates. So I'm going on my iPad, which is sort of above my desk, to check some out there to make sure that I've got the right dates in. No point in having the wrong date and create for the wrong time and missing one. So getting some of those in, making sure I've got the right themes and things so that I know what I'm doing. So there would normally be probably more things in this overview, but as I'm sort of going away for quite a bit of the month, it's probably not as full as it would normally be. So having done that, there's a lovely sort of overview of the month where I can put important things down. So I've not put everything down there. They'll probably fill more things in as the month goes along. I really like writing lists of things I've already done so I can tick them off. It gives me a sense of pleasure. And then on the back of that is then we're starting the month. So putting it back in the planner then, and then I can start writing the dates in. I'm actually starting this a little way into the month, so rather than go from the 1st of July, I'm starting with the first week, which is, I think it's the 4th. So just checking the calendar on my iPad there to make sure that I have got the right dates. And I am tidying my craft room. That's what I'm doing there in that week. So now I'm just using some thin washi tape that I've got. I want to divide each of the days up to sort of business and pleasure really, so that I can keep an eye on the things that I have to do in my Stampin' Up and YouTube business, and then have space for the things that I do outside that. And I want to put sort of pictures in and memories in as well, so that this is sort of twofold. It's a bit of a planning and memory keeping as well, and so it's something to sort of look back on. So I'm just sort of getting a feel for how this might work. If it doesn't work, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So yeah, so I'm just sort of checking different things, different appointments that I might have, putting them in. I'm sort of looking at it and thinking that just the one bit of washi tape down isn't really enough. I'm thinking that the days need splitting a little bit more as well. So I'm just going to carry on there, writing in the dates there for the rest of the week, or the rest of the month rather. And actually, because I set this up with enough for the entire month, I've got the review of the month is on the last page, so I didn't really need to write those 29, 30 and 31 on that last page, but I'll use it in another month it's not a problem. And I've got loads of spares actually, because you've got so much in this kit. So there, I can't, as I'm doing this voiceover, I can't actually read what I've written down there. So I don't think that matters. It's stuff that I need to do. Just getting them all in. I really don't like my handwriting. I try to write neat, it just doesn't happen. But I do actually think when you're looking back on memories, it's nice to see people's handwriting. And it's just not practical to not write. So there I'm getting out a tick list there, which I'm going to sort of stamp at the bottom of each week, so I can put in things that need doing in a week, and I can tick them off as I do them. I think that's sort of over and above what's already in there. I think that's quite handy. Again, I like to write things that I could tick them off because I've done them already. And then I'll stamp that at the base of each of the weeks, so that I can write my list in. There are other useful stamps in that stamp set that I'll probably utilise at a later date. So some weeks I'll have more to add to that list than others. So looking quite good, but as I say, I remember I've got more washi tape. I bought those thin washi tapes in America actually, when I bought a traveller's notebook and other little things. They got quite a large selection of nice thin washi tapes, which are perfect for breaking up a page in this way. I've decided to alternate the colours, give it a little bit of interest. I bought the colours to match the cover of the TN that I bought, so they're like blacks and purples and different shades of purples. Well, purple's my favourite colour. So yeah, liking that. And I'll possibly change the colour for each month as I go through. And some of it's not quite straight. So yeah, so I'm going to do that for each of the page, and I think that they do actually work really well for giving proper definition to each of the days. I've been watching quite a few planner videos, and some of them, the days go vertically down the page as opposed to horizontally as this planner does. I've only ever used horizontal ones, I've never used a vertical one, but I do quite like the look of them actually, and I don't know if I will change to a different style once this is done. So here I am now looking at the stickers. I've got a sticker there, holiday, because that week I will be on holiday. So just thought it was a nice way to use the sticker to sort of put in. I like to outline it so that it stands out a little bit more. Just looking through to see if there's any other stickers that I wish to use, but clearly not at this stage. So yeah, more washi needs to be put on. I don't know, there's a bit of me that thinks, well, if I have to do all this prep, it's not really a quick thing. But then I'm not really doing it to be quick. I'm doing it to make something practical and pretty, really, is the aim. Something that, another way of memory keeping. I could then use it as prompts for doing, sort of proper journaling. So I could expand on what I see here. I mean, I've started doing my blue book of a double page for each month. So I eventually want to do something that's a little bit more detailed, but I think all of these things are going to help that process. I'm making that many journals. I really need to actually get on to journal and record memories at a more regular basis. So already I'm really liking how this is all looking. checking my my dates again now so that I can write in there some of the blog hops and videos that I've got to do. I mean, I have my videos set. Every Wednesday I do a junk journaling video, and then Sundays and Fridays I do whatever. And then there's the odd ones in between. There'll be the odd one Saturday a month I do a blog hop where I do a video with it, and the first of every month I do a video hop. So those happen outside the normal. And I did used to do 4 videos a week in lockdown. I had a bit more time, but I cut them back again because I started getting busy. But now I'm sort of creating a bit more again now, so I might up them. But for the moment, I'm sticking to what I've got. So I'm just looking there to see if there's anything else that I need to pop into this this planner. Well, I found something that I need to put in. Again, I can't actually see the screen. When I'm doing a voiceover, it's a really little screen. So I obviously went off there and printed off some really small pictures. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to add to the planner in this way, so that it's something nice to look back on. So I've just took some highlights from the different days of going away. So we had a day visiting Ed's mum, and we had a nice lunch, and I only took a picture of my lunch, nothing else. We had a day out in Beverley. Ed had a day off on the Friday, so we had a little walk by the canal and a lovely gelato. It was boiling, we needed the gelato. We had a little Vista festival on in the street, so took a couple of pictures from that. And then the week was spent tidying my room. That's all I did. I tidied my room. And then I've done a picture of a box card I did for a Facebook Live. And I do intend actually to print off pictures of all the things that I make for the videos and different blog hops, and I think that would look quite pretty, and it's quite a nice reminder of what I made looking back. So there I'm just writing in a few bits of the memories of what I did on each of these days, so that when I'm looking back, that sort of helps me remember. And if I do choose to do a bigger scrapbook, memory book journal of these events, then I've got a record there, a little bit of a record there to remind me, to help me document it properly. So yeah, no idea what I'm writing there. Probably something about the complete and utter mess that I tidied up. It really was a mammoth task. Yeah, so just decided to go around each of the photos. Again, I like that. I used to do that in Smashbooks. I think that's a nice way of them all sort of standing out if their photos are gone round in a pen. I do like the way that looks when it's done. So now I am just thinking that I wanted to add a little bit of flower. I've got all these flowers cut out from making that flower box, and I found a nice little one, and I just think that's nice and pretty. So I hope that's been helpful to see the planner up close and being used. This is part of the joining offer, so if you want to get your hands on this planner, you can join my team and it will be added to your starter kit absolutely free. All details on my blog. Thank you.